Each year, we recognize community accomplishments in preventing and reducing youth alcohol, tobacco, and other drug use. We use this forum to express appreciation and special recognition to our coalition partners. Engaging speakers and authors provide new information and inspiration to each of us. We also proudly spotlight the accomplishments of our youth. We see all of these efforts as long-term investments in the promise and potential of our young people. Of course, we can only accomplish this work with the support of our grantors, and we are therefore grateful to all of them. We appreciate the financial support we receive, large, medium, and small, and recognize these folks for their commitment to our youth and communities on the handouts on your table. CADY is a small nonprofit with a big mission, so each year we seek sponsors to underwrite this event. Spit it out, Mike. We are grateful to the following for making this prevention summit possible. Our major sponsors are the Central New Hampshire Public Health Network, Community Health Services Network, Lakes Region Mental Health Center, New Hampshire Healthy Families, the New Hampshire Electric Co-op Foundation, Service Credit Union, Spear Memorial Hospital, Alex Ray and the Common Man Family of Restaurants, Doug and Susan McLean, Northeast Credit Union, Bank of New Hampshire, Granite State Credit Union, Meredith Village Savings Bank, and Mid-State Health Center. Other sponsors include Kathleen Kearns on behalf of the Circle Program, the Mayhew Program, PEMI Youth Center, SAU 48, SAU 4, the Tapley Thompson Community Center in Bristol, and Linton Sprungley, if that's how you pronounce that, for the chocolates on your tables. Be in Concord for a Senate Finance Committee meeting at 9:30. I don't think he's going to make it, but I would like to invite Senator Giuda to join me now for the presentation of the Legislative Leadership Award. Nice to see you again. I have a few things to say about Senator Giuda here,
I'm sure you
too.
want to hear him.
And I'm not sure if I was supposed to read this before you came up or just make you listen, but I'm going to read it now. Okay. In his first 2 terms in the Senate, Senator Giuda worked directly with CADY on policies and initiatives to protect our children and youth from the harms of substance misuse. This session, he worked closely with CADY and Sam NH, leading the opposition to marijuana legalization in the Senate. He held 2 press conferences with national experts who gave testimony to the Judiciary Committee. They included a neuroscientist from Johns Hopkins, the director of the Lab of Addiction at Harvard Medical School, a former drug czar from a presidential administration, an emergency room doctor from Pueblo, Colorado, the pastor of the Paradise Baptist Church in Newark, New Jersey, who led a coalition. Senator Giuda also wrote a powerful op-ed for the New Hampshire Union Leader titled, "Are We Really Prepared to Legalize Marijuana?" He gave copies of the groundbreaking book, Tell Your Children the Truth About Marijuana, Mental Illness, and Violence, to all 24 New Hampshire state senators to contribute to their understanding of the risks. Not only that, Senator Giuda went so far as to take a pie in the face for prevention at PSU's Climb Above Addiction event. For his strong leadership and many significant contributions to the safety of our children, CADY is honored to award Senator Bob Giuda with our first Legislative Leadership Award. Picture. Thank you for your patience. Well, you want to, Senator Giuda wants to be really late, so.
In for a dime, in for a dollar. It is such an honor to be here and to be awarded this. Understand that it is the result of an incredible team of people who are committed to the welfare of our kids going forward. We are fighting not legalization, we're fighting commercialization. That will create what we call the trifecta: alcohol, tobacco, and now marijuana. None of them are good. All of them cause terrible harm. Okay, and what I choose to call addiction for profit. We have to protect our kids. It starts here. Prevention is so much more important. Once we get past that point, we get into where the kids are already affected, then we've got a heck of a lot harder job to do. And I thank the governor, Attorney General, and the state authorities for working so hard to solve this problem, get us down the road. The next 6 months are going to be critical because legalization is coming back. It will have to be passed or lost in January. And so we're going to work, and we're hoping with you individually, because as we explain the dangers and the hazards of the wonderfully promoted drug marijuana, okay, people start to understand that this is really a peril to our communities, to our schools, to our children, and to our future. Thank you so much for the honor of this award. Thank you, Governor, for your leadership on this. And again, we're in the fight. I look forward to fighting with you in the trenches until we beat. Thank you.
Drive carefully. And now it's a pleasure to introduce one of CADY's newest programs, the Junior Action Club, also known as the YACs. This dynamic group of 4th to 6th graders are an inspiration to their school community and are shining examples of prevention and action. On the YAC leadership team are Lucas Legacy, Cooper Legacy, Carolyn Frost, and Natalie Frost, and they will share one of their weekly wisdom messages with you now.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. We are the Junior Action Club, representing a group of 4th through 6th grade students from Plymouth Elementary School, who meet a few times a month through the school year to learn about the positives of living a drug-free lifestyle. One thing we do is create prevention messages and projects to encourage our peers to make healthy and safe decisions.
This year, we have been working to educate our peers about the dangers of substance misuse through posters hanging in our school. Also created family conversation centerpieces for the 2nd annual Shout-Out to Parents event on November 16, 2018. Our big project this year was organizing a family movie night. That took place on Friday, April 12th at the Peace Public Library, where we showed Mary Poppins Returns. We are able to spread the JAC mission and raise awareness of important issues like building self-confidence and looking for hope in negative situations.
We were involved in all parts of the planning process, from creating flyers, booking the room, coordinating foods, and decorations. We also outreach to our peers to attend. Overall, our first event was a huge success.
Another one of this year's projects was starting the weekly wisdom message. The weekly wisdom is done every Friday at Plymouth Elementary School by Caroline Frost and Lucas Legacy, and announced in the middle school wing grades 6 through 8. Weekly wisdoms are inspirational and educational messages that empower our peers to think carefully before making big decisions.
Today is a special treat. We will be sharing one of our very first weekly wisdom announcements with you. We would also like to draw your attention to the center of your table where there are other weekly wisdom messages.
It's Luke and Caroline with your weekly wisdom.
Our goal is to show positives of living a drug-free life and to encourage others to make decisions that are healthy for their body and overall health.
A quote by Michael Neal: "The most important choice you make is what you choose to make important." We encourage you to make your health important. Base your decisions on your health and well-being.
You are given one body and one brain, and it's up to you to take care of it. So be sure to make decisions that put your health and wellness first. It will be the best choice you make.
Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the 19th Annual CADY Prevention Summit. Dan. Abby.